She them, Eden, run that, I would them. I big up the man called Danny Wav. Danny Wav, tell them, say this is who them, slew them. She them, Eden, run that, I would them. I big up the man called Danny Wav. Danny Wav, tell them, say this is who them, slew them. She them, Eden, run that, I would them. I big up the man called Danny Wav. Danny Wav, tell them, say this is who them, slew them. She them, Eden, run that, I would them.
You know that, Andy. I never tried to disappoint.
I'd say the recorder and the triangle got me into sound and rhythm, and then after that it was basically the drums, then the guitar, the piano, and then I really wanted to be in a band. A lot of my friends were already in bands, I wasn't good enough yet, so I'd end up going home and basically learning to play some samples.
Yo, 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 yo.
I don't think I'm the kind of person that is one for going up there on stage and playing 15 songs perfectly in a row. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know I'm not that kind of musician. However, to be able to pretty much pick up any instrument, obviously not classically trained, not even reading the music, but I can pretty much pull out a sounder there that would be good enough to sample. And then just got into making a lot of electronic music, DJing a lot of festivals, a lot of clubs, doing a lot of tours, toured around the world, which is cool, obviously very hectic.
Boy, that's filthy.
Yeah, I mean, I've sacrificed a lot. It probably sounds a bit like over the top, but I proactively haven't had a girlfriend because, for the same reason that I haven't got a dog. Trust me, I'm gagging to get a dog. However, I don't have time. So if I can't have time to look after a dog how it needs, I don't deserve to have one. And that's pretty much with a chick. So, and that's all because of music. Obviously, when I've got a full-time job as well, so when it comes to festival season, it's non-stop. Chances are I'll be doing between 5 and 15 festivals, and that'll be weekend after weekend after weekend. If it's festivals like Glastonbury or Boomtown, then that's a whole week out. That'll be from like Tuesday till Tuesday. And I won't just be doing one set, it will probably be like between 5 and 10 sets there at a festival, which is cool. Obviously I love it, I wouldn't change it. I do a lot of like takeovers, production, stage management, just helping crew out there.
Yo, Mimi, thank you for the follow, means the world.
music in today's day and age can definitely affect your mental state. And that is mainly because when you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and you start making music, chances are you've started making music for the love, because you fancied, oh, I think I'd be quite good at that. As you get older, if you choose to take it seriously and actually follow through, try and become a good musician, next thing you know, you're starting to try and read music. And if you don't take that route and you just kind of do it on your own, myself, you sit at home and you start playing instruments, working out songs and sounds. Then it goes to the next level where, okay, well, now you're going to start performing. So that ups the game, and then it's kind of like, oh wow, I'm performing. So now it's like, it's not just for fun. If people are paying for it, then it's like, you got to be on the ball. The more you expect, and the more that's expected of you, it can put a lot of pressure on one individual. Like if like myself, I'm Danny Webb. I've got no team around me. I've got no people checking for blood, anything. It's just me. The stress of having to come up with new sets every week, trying to keep everything fresh, it builds up a lot of pressure, and before you know it, obviously it can stress you out, something rotten, because you're made to feel like you're not good enough. There are a lot of lows, obviously there are a lot of highs, but I would say you need to just remember why you started making music. The best songs make themselves, and you sit back and in like 2 or 3 hours you sit back and you're like, how did I even make this? I have no clue. The life of a musician, it seems like it's all systems go. 9 3/4 out of 10 you're sat in your studio on your own. I was DJing at a club in Brighton. I think it was Brighton, please forgive me if I'm wrong. Yeah. And I'd absolutely smashed the set. It was brilliant, we'd had a wicked time, and this was the time where I actually got to chill. So after the set I actually went into the crowd, and obviously we just had a little dance. I had some guy come up to me, he was chewing his face off, he was having a brilliant night. He came up to me, put his arms around me, gave me a massive hug, which I was like, oh no, because I could just feel all this sweat, and I'm just like, thank you for that, mate. And he goes, mate, you just played the best set I've ever heard. I'll give you a golden chili. He goes, keep it, mate, because honestly you deserve it. You got the golden chili for playing the best set. And I was like, bro, do you know what? I'll take that. And here it is in the studio. Yeah, golden chili. So it gives me little bits of inspiration when I'm sat here making music. Got to think about picking up those next golden chilies.
Collect the golden chili.
down to the funk.
I used to get booked to go to an event. I used to go to that event. I used to DJ on vinyl. I used to have a brilliant time. I'd shake hands with the people and I'd leave. And that was my job. I was a DJ. Whereas today's DJ is not just a DJ. You do have to be on top of every form of social media to the point where promoters, they don't look at your skills anymore. All they look at is he's got 1,000 likes. He's got to be good. Let's book him. It's like, yeah, but you haven't actually heard what he sounds like. Yeah, but he's got 1,000 likes. And that's a very real thing. You have to be a promoter pretty much. You have to go around doing the if there is physical flyering, you have to go around and do that. You have to add all of your friends on Facebook. You have to get everybody that's DJing at the event to add all of their friends on Facebook. They have to post online posters of it. They have to put it in their profile picture, their cover picture on Facebook, Instagram. Do you know what I mean? And it's a never-ending kind of pit of just like, do this, you got to do that, share it there, got to do that, and then right at the last minute you're like, oh yeah, I'm a musician, I can actually play some music now. Do you see what I mean? That's where it's changed, because being a musician now, about 10% of it is actually playing music. The rest of it is everything else. And if you're lucky enough to have a team around you, sweet, you'll find that journey a lot easier. But if you don't, and you're not bang on it, that's what I mean. And the second you kind of slip, there's a million other people right there that's all bang on it. Do you know what I mean? Which adds to the pressure. And I guess some people, I mean, obviously for the ones that don't have the choice and their life is lost, obviously that's just stress. But for the people that choose to take their life because of it, it is heartbreaking. And especially when you're like, when you're so tight-knit, and they're brilliant musicians in their own right. They're brilliant. However, the stress of trying to stay current, trying to stay on top of every little thing, and do all the music, and get new work, and keep new contracts coming in, it can get very stressful. So say you've got a nice property, you're just trying to live a life. Do you know what I mean? All you want to be able to do is just earn decent money doing something that you love, but it just turns out it can get very stressful. As we both know, we've lost close friends just solely to the fact of, well, all I can think of is stress because of it. So when it starts eating you up, just basically take a step back and just ask yourself, why did you start doing this?
She them, he them, run that, I who them. I be the man called Danny Wav. Danny Wav, tell them, say this is who them, slow them.